but you're also talking about breaking down cliques, trying to get some sort of team bond together in a short space of time at international level. But I would imagine it's a similar thing at club level as well. How important is building that a team culture or a team ethos when playing, and how do you go about that?
I mean, it's hugely important. Korfball's not unique in that sense. Every sport has to have that togetherness. If you're all pulling in different directions, then it's going to be a bit of a disaster. In Korfball, we're training together 2 or 3 times a week. So we do get a big opportunity to all come together, have those discussions. So the captain really, again, is off court, just making sure that any problems that do arise in training, they can be solved. It depends whether you have like a leadership group or whether just you have that individual captain. But there needs to be that dialogue between the players and the coach. If tactics aren't working, if people aren't comfortable with the style of play, then the captain is the main person who's able to go and speak to that coach and try and figure something out. So those conversations off court are really important for the captain so that they know what they should be taking back to the coach in order to solve it for the season going forward. But yeah, you spend a lot of time together in the evenings. And if you're really pushing for the title and challenging each other, you need to have that ability to kind of shout at each other and pull each other through the tough times. And if you don't have that relationship as a group, then that becomes really negative and people just shouting at each other and getting on each other's cases. Whereas if you're a strong group, then those moments are developmental rather than just criticism. So I think it's really important for that team cohesion that the captain has sewn together all of those bonds with not just the players, but between them and the coach as well.
Can you give me an example of any issues that have been solved and how you solved them as a captain?
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of seasons as coach, I've spoken to the kind of leadership group at Edinburgh City, and there were some issues with formations and tactics that later on in the season we changed and fixed. And it does come from the players. Obviously, as coach, you're on the sidelines and you're able to see what's happening. But you don't get to see close up what's happening. You're always further away. So the players on court are the ones who are going to be able to give you that vital feedback in how things are working, what is and what isn't working. So yeah, just adjusting as things go along, and that communication channel between the players on court and the coach off court is really vital.